Before we start, remember, self-defense is about awareness, confidence, and using force only when necessary. Always try to de-escalate or escape first. Now, let's break down these moves step by step. 1. The palm strike. The palm strike is one of the most natural and effective self-defense techniques you can learn. Unlike punches, which can easily lead to injuries to your own hand, the palm strike uses the heel of your palm to strike vulnerable areas like your opponent's face, throat, or chest. A quick and well-placed strike to the nose or chin can disorient your attacker, and if applied with force, it can even temporarily incapacitate them. What makes the palm strike so effective is that it doesn't require immense strength, but relies more on accuracy and precision. Additionally, your palm is much stronger than your fingers, so this move reduces the risk of injuring yourself. This technique works well when you're facing an opponent taller or stronger than you, and it's a simple, fast way to defend yourself in an emergency. By striking from an upright position, you can also protect your body and maintain your balance. Could you land a clean palm strike and quickly disable an opponent, giving you time to escape? 2. The elbow strike. The elbow strike is an extremely powerful move, especially when you're in close quarters or grappling with an attacker. Your elbow is one of the hardest parts of your body and is perfect for delivering sharp, forceful blows. This strike is especially effective when you're too close to throw a punch or kick, making it a great option for defending yourself when an attacker is too close for comfort. The elbow strike can be aimed at the opponent's face, ribs, or solar plexus, and with enough force, it can knock the wind out of them or even knock them unconscious. The best part about the elbow strike is that it doesn't require a wide range of motion. Just raise your arm and strike with all your body weight behind it. It's perfect for both high and low strikes, depending on your position relative to your attacker. In self-defense, the elbow can also be used to break free from a wrist grab or a choke. Could you use the power of your elbow to break free from a close hold and create space between you and your attacker? 3. The knee strike. The knee strike is a highly effective move when you're facing an attacker up close. Your knee is a powerful weapon that can be used to target vulnerable areas like the groin, stomach, or ribs. The groin, in particular, is a sensitive area for both men and women, and a strong knee strike there can cause your attacker to collapse, giving you the opportunity to escape. Even a knee to the opponent's midsection can knock the wind out of them, causing them to lose focus and weaken their stance. The great thing about the knee strike is its versatility. It's a move that can be used both standing up or in a clinch, making it a solid defense technique if you're being grabbed. It doesn't require exceptional strength or training to be effective, just good timing and positioning. With a well-executed knee strike, you can incapacitate your opponent and stop them from advancing toward you. Could you quickly land a knee strike to disable an opponent and give yourself the time you need to escape? 4. The front kick. The front kick is a powerful and simple technique that allows you to create space between you and an attacker. This move involves using the ball of your foot to strike the opponent's chest, stomach, or even their knees. A front kick to the chest can push the opponent back, while a well-aimed kick to the knee can destabilize them, making them fall to the ground. One of the best things about the front kick is that it can be performed quickly without needing much strength. By thrusting your foot forward, you can generate enough force to knock your opponent off balance or disorient them. This kick works especially well when you're trying to stop someone from closing the distance between you and them. Could you execute a front kick with speed and precision to push an attacker back and gain the upper hand? 5. The wrist release. The wrist release is an essential self-defense move that everyone should know, especially in situations where you're grabbed by the wrist or arm. If someone grabs your wrist with a firm grip, you don't need to fight their strength with your own. Instead, the key is to use leverage and natural body movement to break free. The technique is simple. When someone grabs your wrist, twist your wrist in the opposite direction, like you're turning a doorknob, and move your body in the same direction. This will cause their grip to loosen and allow you to break free. The wrist release is effective against attackers much larger than you because it's based on body mechanics rather than raw strength. 6. Hammer fist. The hammer fist strike is an effective and simple technique that involves swinging your fist downward like you're hammering a nail. The bottom of your fist, much like the handle of a hammer, can deliver a strong, forceful blow to your attacker's face, temple, or collarbone. This quarters or grappling situations where there isn't enough space for a punch. The hammer fist can target vulnerable areas like the temple or chin, disorienting your opponent and creating an opportunity for you to escape. It's also useful for defending against grabs, as you can use it to strike the attacker while breaking free. This move can be executed quickly and with great force, making it one of the top techniques to remember when defending yourself. Could you use the hammer fist to strike at a vital area and gain the upper hand in a fight? 7. Chokehold, escape. The chokehold escape is a critical move that everyone should learn, as being choked is a common threat in violent encounters. If someone grabs you around the neck, the first thing to do is stay calm and use your body to break their grip. The technique involves tucking your chin to protect your windpipe, then using your arms and legs to break free. One effective method is to use your hands to pry off the attacker's arm or to grab their hand and twist it to release the choke. You can also use your foot to kick the attacker in the groin or knee to loosen their grip. This move is essential for any self-defense strategy, as escaping a chokehold can help you regain control of the situation. 8. Ground defense. Ground defense is crucial, as many attackers will try to take you to the ground during a fight. Knowing how to defend yourself from the ground is a vital part of self-defense. One of the most important techniques is using your legs to create distance and push your attacker away. You can use a kick or leg sweep to stop an opponent from advancing, or you can use your feet to push against their chest or hips to create space. Additionally, rolling away to get back on your feet or executing a guard position can prevent your attacker from mounting you or gaining control. Even when on the ground, you can still defend yourself effectively if you use your legs and arms strategically. Could you use your legs and body to defend yourself if you were taken to the ground? 10. The eye gouge or eye jab. The eye gouge or eye jab is one of the most effective and brutal self-defense moves, but it should only be used in a life-threatening situation. The eyes are highly sensitive, and even a small amount of pressure can cause intense pain, panic, and temporary blindness. A quick jab with your fingers, a thumb press, or even a palm strike into the eyes can disorient your attacker and create an immediate opportunity to escape. This move works because it attacks one of the most vulnerable areas of the body, incapacitating the attacker for long enough for you to flee. It's a dangerous technique, so it should always be used as a last resort. These 10 self-defense moves are simple, effective, and powerful for any situation. Whether you're facing an attacker or trying to escape a hold, these techniques will give you the confidence to stay safe. Self-defense is about using the right moves at the right time, not just strength. Which technique would you find most useful? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more tips. Stay safe and always be ready to protect yourself.